Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continuation of Danganronpa V3. We are in the midst of the third class trial. Actually, I'm just remembering that for this game, that my webcam is actually supposed to be much further up, up here, so as not to block any action and anything that goes on. We had just started the third class trial, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. The only thing we've determined so far is that the door to Angie's Ultimate Artist Studio, the back door that can only be opened and closed with a latch, was closed from the inside by a swinging katana blade that was impaled into a fake figurine. It was a way to close the door from the inside with no one being inside, because that door cannot be opened from the outside once locked. This was a way to close the door automatically. She had that and that. The katana was stuck in the swinging figurine, and it hit the latch, closed the door. That's all we know, though. We don't actually know, we don't know what's going on outside of who murdered Angie, who murdered Tenko, we don't know. We have no idea. The only clue that I had was that I believe Kibo was involved, because Kibo has the eye beams that have headlights implanted in them, and I believe that he was the one that was able to crawl under the floorboards and see in the dark, climb into the cage in the dark, and commit the murder. But that's all I know, and maybe it's him, maybe it's not. Outside of that, I don't know anything, so we're basically starting from scratch here, okay? Alright, and I just want to apologize to everyone in advance. If there is any technical difficulties tonight, or on YouTube, or with chat and stuff, me interrupting with all of you guys, or interacting with all of you guys, you know, I'm doing my best. Stream chat is kind of a mess. We have to find a way to clean it up, and right now it is kind of a mess. So I'll do my best, alright? I always try to do my best, but, you know, it is what it is, okay? Alright, excuse me, I felt that burp coming. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I begin here. Or shall we just jump right into the class trial? See, some people are saying that there seems to be lag, but I swear that I made it so that there should have been a low latency stream, but now I can't see that setting. It doesn't seem to exist once the stream starts. I had set this up to be a low latency stream. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It says low latency, so there should not be a lot of lag between when I'm talking and when you hear. It should only be a few seconds. Okay. Remember to use live chat and not top chat. Alright, let me click on live chat. Okay, I just clicked on live chat. I don't know if that's going to affect anything differently or not. I know, by default, that YouTube goes to, like, top chat. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Are you guys ready? Alright. So, I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list? That's right. So, what happened last time was that our ultimate mastermind had said that he was guilty. Everyone questioned him, and basically we proved that he couldn't have been him that killed anyone. He's full of crap. So now, basically what we're going to ask is we're going to ask everyone for alibis. What's your alibi? Where were you? You know, can you prove that you were not someone who killed either Tenko or Angie? And that's where we're resuming the class trial. So let's continue right now and let's see how it goes. All right? Am I not getting tips? Have any of mine read? I've not gotten a tip this stream, no. And I think that you may be full of crap and you may be trying to troll me. Let's see here. What I could do is check and make sure the tips page is working. Which I just clicked on it and it is. So you are full of baloney. You have not tipped me at all. You are a very, very dishonest person. You're a horrible person for lying to me like that. Okay. I'm just reloading my page now. Okay. Alrighty. Shout out to Elski, who became a standard supporter, joined the membership today. Thank you, Elski, for the membership. I appreciate that. Alright, let's begin. After giving that intro, here we go.
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers? What is that?
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
Okay.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Spaghetti Monster just did a $99.99 super chat and says the Flying Spaghetti Monster supports you. Well, thank you very much to the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Again, these super chats will help me late next month, so thank you for that so much for the support. Okay.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Not smart enough?
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die at the button by accident? Oops.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I mean, she's got a good point.
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What? He does?
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim.
Well, actually, that's right. That's what Monokuma told us.
We gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
Huh.
Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Haha! She's like, fuck you. Tenko's not meaningless. Watch, she's gonna be emotional. Watch this. Equilibrium, hello. Okay. Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko...
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
What? Thank you, Lice for Soul, for a $4.20 super chat. He says he's rolling and smoking it while watching. There you go.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS.
What?
You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
So what is it's
seriously.
regret?
It's way too late to realize that now.
It's regret. It's the whole game, Tenko really liked Himiko. And apparently you could tell she probably was attracted to her, right? And even tried to stop her. Even tried to stop her from, whatchamacallit? From, doing bad things. Like joining the freaking cult and everything. And basically Himiko blew her off the whole game. Now, all of a sudden, she's, oh my god, you know, oh my god, she's dead. So I kind of agree. It's kind of like, it's too little too late. At the same time, I kind of understand what's going on here, you know? So, okay, so Jack is saying he did tip, and I'm refreshing. I'm not seeing it yet. I just checked that, and there was a tip from Jack, like, 5 minutes ago. So I'm wondering what's going on, because for some reason, it is not showing up in my tips feed, which is weird. Because it was showing up, like, earlier. All tips were showing up in my tips feed. Now, Jack did tip me, like I said, about 8 minutes ago. And it did go through. It's a $1.30 tip. But I can't see the message because for some reason it didn't go through my feed. And I don't know why. That's very weird. Let me test something here. So here's this, and then if I go to activity feed. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. Jack, I don't know what to tell you. Did you use the tips link when you sent the tip? How did you send the tip? If you use the tips link to send the tip like everyone else does, that shows up in my feed because that goes through Stream Elements. Okay? It sounds to me like maybe you didn't. Did you send it a different way? If you send it a different way, that's never going to show up. You have to use the link, the Stream Elements link, to send me a tip for it to show up on stream and for me to see your message and everything. So I guess the question is, how did you send the tip? Can you answer that, Jack? Because the thing is, there's a few people who actually do tip, but they don't tip through Stream Elements. They'll actually tip me otherwise, and sometimes they don't show up. And that's okay, because what I do is every once in a while I'll check my email or whatever. But no, you know, in this case, it shows that you did send me a tip, but I don't know what happened here. Timbo says right now, I already explained this on the earlier stream, I can't do anything with Super Chats. Super Chats have absolutely no way to properly track them. Super Chats come in from tons of different denominations, and I can't convert the currencies. I can't do anything with Super Chats because of the way that YouTube does it. It's not like when cheering on Twitch used to be bits, everything was the same. It's not like that. It's not, I can't even get the Super Chats to work properly with Stream Elements to do pop-ups, so I can't do anything like that right now. No, Yuane Rune, I did not get any tip from you. I think you're full of shit. I think you're trolling. Jack is telling the truth. He did tip me $1.30, but you did not tip me shit. So, Jack, I don't know what to tell you. You're not answering me either. I'm asking Jack, how did he tip me? Because it seems like he may have tipped me a way that it doesn't show up. It's not tracked anywhere, but he's not answering the question now. So. Alright, since no one, I think what it is people are just trying to fucking distract me, if you want my honest opinion. They, you know. You did use the tips link. You did. And did you leave a message and everything? Because there's nothing here. At all. There's no message attached at all. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It is, I mean, I could put you on the leaderboard. You are the first tipper. I just have no idea what's going on. Now I don't know what to do because if other people are tipping and it doesn't show up, right now nothing is showing up. Just so you know, I'll keep refreshing just in case, and absolutely nothing is showing up. So no one else is tipping. Anyone else saying that they're tipping, they're full of shit. But Jack, I have no idea why. I have no clue. But I'll put you up there as the first tipper of the night. LTG Rocks now did a $1.99 super chat. Thank you. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to continue with the game and stop paying attention to this nonsense. Okay? Fair enough. Play the game now. Okay, let's continue. So anyway, I completely kind of agree here. Himiko, the whole game ignored everything that Tenko did positively to her. Kind of blew her off. Tenko even tried to warn her about not joining Angie's cult. Didn't listen, right? Joined the cult just because of Himiko wanted to protect her. Now Tenko's dead. All of a sudden, now she cares about Tenko. Like, wow, a little late there.
Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Alrighty then. No, Lies for Soul. I'm not gonna watch an iCarly reboot, but thank you for the super chat.
Kaito! Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Shout out to Alfred Aponte, who just tipped me $2.30. Says hello, feel good to see you. It's good to see you, Alfred. And it's good to see that the actual tips link does actually work. I just got a $10 tip from Cyber Chimera, who says, I love your Danganronpa playthroughs. Thank you, Cyber Chimera. I apologize that I got distracted there. But now we will continue. And now Cyber Chimera is actually the top tipper. And that gets us up to $13 a tip so far tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Again, tips are really what helps me right now. Please tip me if you can. Although I appreciate other methods of contribution, the tips are the best way. Thank you. All right.
Tenko was our friend. Going to want to know why she died too.
Right.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died.
Why do I get the feeling the reason that he's trying to redirect is because he's involved in Tenko's murder, right?
If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever.
Jake Lasso says, why didn't I set the standard membership to $5? Well, here's why. Here's how I said it. I said standard membership to the channel is $3.99. The super supporter level, which is the mid level, is $9.99. And the highest level ultra supporter is $19.99. Here's why I did that. Number one, because that's more attractive than the subs over on Twitch because it's all cheaper. Every single one of those is less expensive than what it was over on Twitch, okay? By at least a little bit. In addition, over here on YouTube, I get a bigger cut of subs. I do. I get a much bigger cut of subs. 70%, no matter what you do, I get 70% of it. So how cool is that you have to pay less for the sub, but I get more of it? So right now, if you sub for $3.99 here on the channel, it's called a membership, I get just as much as when you paid $5 for your sub over on Twitch. Yep, it's true. It's a bigger cut over here. So, pretty awesome. Shout out to Big Papa Phil, who did a super chat. And he said, I am here, Phil. Your fans will always follow. Yeah, I was wondering, Big Papa Phil, where you were last night when I played Street Fighter. Because you're almost always here for Street Fighter, and I was nervous that maybe you weren't going to come over to YouTube. But now it's good to see it tonight. Thank you for that. All right, here we go.
Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
All right. Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh?
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Okay. Tenko's case is completely different.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
Right, perhaps they were getting to the bottom of something, and he didn't want it to be discovered, so they changed the subject, maybe, right? Big Papa Phil is now subscribed as a super supporter, so that's the second level of membership. Thank you very much. Super support, Big Papa Phil. Appreciate that.
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious. Tancrotch!
The people who attended the seance. So, let's see. It was Kibo. Yes. Was us 5? Am I wrong? Only 4 participated in the seance? Ah, oh, fuck.
Damn it!
God damn it. Well, it was definitely Kibo. So there you go. Kibo was there because he had the eyes. No? I was forced to go, then you threw me out. Oh, that's why I'm getting confused. He was there, then they threw him out of the room. That's why I got confused. I totally forgot about that. Alright, so. Kokichi, Himiko, Shuichi, and... It wasn't Kaito.
That's it.
There we go. It wasn't Kaito. Kaito was not there. Slee did a $2 super chat. So when are we getting hate army stuff? Never. Just doesn't exist. You're a jerk. Thanks for the super chat.
So those 4 are the culprits.
Ah.
Oh, Himiko's
Himiko-
still culprit?
Yes. Nuh.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the 4 is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
I mean, he is correct. And apparently Kyo, remember, had memorized the entire seance process from start to finish. So if anyone here knew what was going to go down during that seance and possibly could have planned for something to go awry, it would have been Kyo. So I think he's got a point here. Silhouetted Animator did a super chat. Did you see Angry Video's recent video about Twitch? No, I did not. I heard he made one that was ranting about the false DMCAs that are rampant over there, but that's all I know. Shout out to Luke Helton, who has subscribed as a standard supporter here on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. Love Lacey Mosley just did a super chat. It says, good to see you on YouTube. Fan for a long time, first time contributing. Thank you very much. Love Lacey Mosley. Appreciate that.
True, I may have suggested it.
Okay.
But I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I mean, he did, but I don't think he fully 100% explained the entire process, but he did kind of explain it ahead of time.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
Joker has to be $4.20. It says, I can never switch. Not a day in my life. No, it's my dogs. They be by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. Alright. That's some pretty serious stuff. Thanks for spitting that out for us there, Joker. Appreciate that. Thank you for the tip. No idea what you're talking about, but thank you very much. Appreciate that. And it gets up to $17 in tips so far tonight out of our $200 tips goal. Thank you for the support. Okay, let's continue.
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
He's right. There are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this. Yeah, why the hell did she say that? Shout out to Paul Cross, who has now become a standard supporter on YouTube. Thank you. Why did she say that? The middle room. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. That's when he started drawing.
Right.
Los Glitter Freeze did a super chat and called me Darkside Chad and said, who's my favorite Dangan character? Out of all of the games? Oh, fuck. I don't know. The main character from the first one. I don't even remember who it is. Okay. I have no idea.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
Okay.
The empty room had a point of entry from outside.
I mean, he's right. Anyone could have gone into that room from the side room. In fact, I would almost argue it wasn't someone in the seance room. It was someone who was not in there who crawled under the floorboards and went in there. How else could it have been one of them? They wouldn't have been able to pull that off. So I actually think it was someone who went to a side room. The point of entry from outside he must be referring to the floorboards. The hole in the floor.
There!
Yep. Here we go.
You're talking about under the floor, right? Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through.
Yes.
There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
I should ask, how's the volume, everybody? Is the volume good? Corey asked, if we tip, do you get the same message as Twitch as you see it, and so you see it? Yes, basically, if you tip me right now using the tips link, it's exactly the same as if you had tipped me on Twitch. I'll see the message the same way, the pop-up will be the same way, everything's exactly the same. The method hasn't changed. It's all the same. So. Yeah, how is the volume, everyone? Volume is good. Sounds good. Everyone says it's good. I can't hear the game. It's a little on the lower side. All right, I'll raise it slightly. Okay, I raised it a little bit. There we go.
Another suspect? Whew.
It's appearing before me.
Why does he laugh like that? That's creepy.
Ooh,
Dinner was good,
I
Huli.
can
Thank you
see
for
it
asking.
clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Alright, here we go. Mini game. Ugh. The caged child loose. Alright, hold on. We gotta read all of this. The caged child is what? In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light, and you have to draw the magic circle, pass down from the caged dog village on the ground. The spirit medium places their forehead on a stone and curls up like a turtle. They do this at the center of the circle. After that, the 4 must make the following preparations by placing the iron cage over the medium, covering the cage with the white cloth, taking the dog god on top of that cage, take care not to step on the magic circle, turn off all the lights. Then they have to, the seance participates, well, the seance commences, and all 4 participants need to sing the caged child song, but not the spirit medium. So after the song, so that's interesting because that means that they could have died early and you wouldn't even know because they're not supposed to sing the song. After the song, ask, is the caged child, and then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply with the voice of the spirit you summon. Okay, Jesus, that's 1. Alright, Derek, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
The seance.
Loose floorboard. Loose floorboard below Tenko was not loose before the seance, and there was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. Okay.
By crawling under the
Kibo's flashlight function. Ah, function that Mew had added to Kibo. He can see. Yeah, he can see in the dark because his eyes glow.
floor.
And a hole in the corner. The fuck is it? Here it is. Hole in the corner of the room where the seance was held. There's a space under the floor so you can see what dropped there. Okay. Now, let's continue.
But it was black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because
The
it wasn't
eyes.
dark under the floor.
Right.
You see, our had a light.
What? The room was dark as it was when we need a light, no? Are you denying my entire theory? No, I said his light. I agree. Oh, do I have to agree? Do I have to hold the button to agree?
The culprit sneaked
How do you
in during
agree?
the seance. By crawling
I forgot how
under
to
the
agree.
floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
I don't remember how to agree in
Because
this
it
game.
wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Oh, there you go.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor
He could have, yeah.
and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
Yeah, they're all
I
right.
said, hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
So, I don't know how do you contradict this? It's true with a little light you can move around under the floor. Is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
No!
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
I guess I'm the one who's supposed to agree with the Kibo's
Now,
flashlight
hold on a
function
second.
there? I don't know.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said, hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Is it her? Is it you that I'm contradicting, or am I agreeing? I think I'm agreeing. I don't know. This is tough.
The culprit sneaked in during seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance.
I don't remember how to fast forward either.
How could they see if they were under
Oh, there
the
we go. It's
floor?
circle.
Because it was our villain had a light.
No? Just with candles, you say so Shuichi don't to trust you. Yeah. I don't know how to do this.
The culprit sneaked
I don't
in
know how to
during
do
the
this
seance
because I can't remember what's a great. I think I'm trying to contradict, but there's nothing to contradict.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
There's nothing to even contradict here.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
This is so confusing.
You see, our villain...
Alright, I've had enough of the fucking trolls who are going to bring up the same shit over and over. So every motherfucker I see who says it is going to get banned. This is a game where I have to concentrate, I have to think. I don't want to hear about you dumb fucks talk about hate army and dumb shit. You piss me off now. Now I'm banning every fucking person who says it. I don't even give a fuck. Every person who says hate army is going to get banned from now on. Here we go. You're out of here too. You already lied about tipping. Now you're bringing it up. You're banned too. Every motherfucker sitting on a restream. Hey, everyone go in Phil's chat and say hate army, hate army. Fuck off. You're all getting banned right now. I had enough of your dumb shit. I gotta concentrate on the fucking game, not your horse shit. Jesus Christ, you dumb little fucking kid. Shut the fuck up. Go to someone else's stream and pull down your pants and do fucking helicopters and shit. I'm trying to concentrate. Assholes. Okay. Now I'm trying to fucking pay attention. And what sucks is, like, there's people who are legitimately here who want to watch and help, and they can't because the idiot keeps spamming the fucking screen chat with bullshit. Okay. Now, trying to fucking concentrate. See, our villain had a light. That's correct. I believe so.
Light? You mean candle?
But he says candle.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
Oh, wait. What about the loose floorboard? No. See, I don't know. I don't know what to... I really have no idea what to use here. It's weird. These are all worded wrong. It's crammed under the floor, but there's enough room for one person to move around.
Damn it!
This is bullshit. It's too... This is so convoluted, and the wording is so specific. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to say here at all. I'm so confused. And sadly, I hate to say it, the people who are usually here to help me with Danganronpa are not here now. Because usually they would probably be on Twitch, and they're not here now, so I'm kind of fucked right now. Okay, I also had enough with this idiot. He's been the same message 400 times today, so he's out of here too for good. I don't give a fuck. As you can see, there's a lot of these idiots here tonight. And it's hard to concentrate with these many fucking idiots. Okay. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. I'm stuck, man. I don't know what to do here at all.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
You're right, yeah.
What? You mean candle?
See, I don't understand what to contradict here. I have no idea.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
I don't know what to do.
Use that function to get under the floor.
I don't know. I'm trying everything and nothing works. Nothing works. I don't get this at all. I'm lost. I'm not going to get past this part. I'm not. I'm going to have to look it up. And the people who are usually here to help me aren't here now because I'm on YouTube instead of Twitch. This fucking sucks. It sucks I was in the middle of a playthrough like this, and it was going smoothly, and now the playthrough's going to fall apart because I can't fucking figure this shit out. It's the hardest part of the game, and there's no one here to help me with it. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm stuck right now.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, it had a light.
I just don't know.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna fail.
The culprit sneaked
in during the seance by crawling under the floor. Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light. Light? You mean candle?
I mean,
I just don't know.
Kibo's flashlight function.
I have no idea.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
None of it works. None of it works.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
I don't know.
By crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
I don't get it.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
I was wrong.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Oh my god.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Right, okay.
Light? You mean candle?
No.
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
I have no idea. I have no fucking idea what to do here. I'm stumped. Completely stumped. Corey, thank you for $1.30 tips. I hope the stream's going well. Good to see you back on YouTube. Thank you, Corey. I mean, the stream was going well until this, and now I have no clue what to do, and I'm about to run out of health. I just don't understand this at all. I'm completely stumped as to what I'm supposed to be seeing here. Paul Cross is trying to help me, saying it's about the hole in the corner and seeing a light through it. Yeah, but there's nothing to contradict to talk about that. There's literally nothing going on to contradict. Mr. Minecraft just did a super chat, says lie about the light function. How? What do you lie with? It's the hole in the wall. Yeah, but what do I use that on? I've used it on everything. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
I give up. I don't know.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
No, see? Doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Damn it!
I don't understand it. I'm about to be out of hell. I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm
The
supposed to
culprit
say here.
sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Lie about light function on Mew's statement.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see,
Try that.
our villain.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Minecraft, just for the super chat. Oh, what happened? I ran out of time.
Is this... We can't let it in?
I'll try this. I'll try lying on me with Mew, but I don't even understand how that works. I really don't understand how that works at all.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Right.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that under the floor.
So I lie on that. Perjury. Why would I do this?
Mew, you gave Kibo his flashlight function, correct?
Why would I commit a perjury on Mew there? This is so fucking confusing. Why would I do that there? And it worked. I have no idea. Thank you to Wooback Baby, who's become a standard supporter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. I have no clue why that worked. Let's find out.
Did you not notice?
I didn't notice what.
It's hard to believe Kibo was the culprit in this case. It's even harder to believe this trial isn't being manipulated by someone. So even if I have to lie, I need to offend Kibo. Why?
The drawback of the flashlight function that you added. It's so bright, even Kibo can't see when it's turned on.
What?
I see. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake!
But you make mistakes a lot. A whole lot.
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
Wow.
If he can't see, it doesn't matter how bright the area is. He couldn't move like that. So Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Is that true, Kibo? Is what Shuichi said true?
He's gonna. No, it's not. Come on, Kibo, please play along. I don't know how I would ever figure this out on my own. That doesn't. This is weird. Bio did a $5 super chat saying they're trying to tip into getting a something went wrong message. I watched daily since Borderlands 1. If you're getting a something went wrong message, it basically means for some reason you've been blocked from tipping over there, which means someone either used your name already and said something really bad and got blocked from tipping when I was on Twitch, or you've already actually tipped me on Twitch with a nasty message and got blocked over there. That's what that means. That's what the something went wrong message means. So, and by the way, sadly, there's no way for me to unblock that either. I've tried. It's a nightmare and it doesn't work. So, also shout out to biggest Kobe fan who just became a standard supporter here. Thank you for the membership, biggest Kobe fan. Okay. Kibo.
Well, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
He doesn't remember?
Ah, we get it already. Just turn it off. We're gonna go blind.
Oh, he turned on the light?
You don't remember? What does that even mean?
Huh.
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh? Let me put on some makeup, cause I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
That's
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
Ah!
Damn, that is seriously bright.
Wouldn't the light have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright?
Huh. The hole.
yes. The culprit couldn't have used a light under the floor. Not even Kibo.
Oh, they couldn't have?
We were there after all. We would know. There was a hole near the corner of the room we were in, remember?
Okay.
If someone had a light
Hello,
under the
Yoshino
floor,
lover.
it would have leaked through.
Alright, so from what this is so weird. From what I'm gonna understand, right? What they're saying is if I hadn't lied about Kibo, they would have all pinned it on Kibo, saying that Kibo's the only one who has a light and could have gone under the floor and done the whole thing. But we didn't have evidence to say Kibo didn't do it, yet we lied to protect Kibo, which makes no fucking sense. Why would you protect someone who could be a suspect? This whole thing didn't make sense. Now, as a result of us lying, now we've seen his light turn on multiple times and we've determined, oh, that was actually too bright to be under the floor to begin with. It definitely wasn't him. But that's the stupidest way to get to it, and there's no way you could have known that without cheating. Seriously, how the fuck would you have known to lie about Kibo's light at the end of that statement? It doesn't make any sense at all. There's no logic there. There's no logical connection to what just happened. That was really stupid in my opinion. Okay. The lie was optional, you broke the game? Oh, so the lie didn't need to happen? Then what was the standard way to do the progression there then? I couldn't figure it out. I don't know.
But when we did the seance, I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
That's right. We didn't see anything, so the culprit couldn't have used a light.
Okay.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit.
I see. That was a flaw in my theory.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
It's an anti-robot sentiment. Very, very bigoted, right?
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing
So when the
superhuman
sectoid inheritor
feats.
says, the normal answer would have been, any light under the floor would be too bright to be unnoticed. But there was no way to say that. There was no way to fucking say that in the statements at all. None. So I don't know how I was supposed to do that. I don't know. That didn't make any sense. I don't know how I was supposed to say that.
My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right. You made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
No, the light again.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch-black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Oh, that was from another case from a previous Danganronpa. I think I do remember there being some kind of a glowing substance that someone used in another Danganronpa, but I don't remember specifically. I remember that was part of the evidence. Yeah, some kind of a, neon glowing liquid.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
Okay.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
It had to have been during the seance. She was fine during the seance when they covered her up. Wooback Baby has done a super chat and asked if this is a permanent move. I'm going to definitely be streaming on YouTube all this week. We're going to see how this works. It's going to be interesting because various game styles, I'm a variety streamer. There's so many different games I play. We're going to see how this works for the variety of games that I play. Will the interactive late night streams work here on YouTube, or would that work better? Were they working better because we were using the Twitch chat, which quite frankly does work much better than YouTube chat, right? I think we could all agree there. Let's see what happens this week, over the course of this week. Do all the games look good and run good, and are they good on YouTube or not? We have to determine this week. And then, at the end of this week, I'll make the determination if I'm staying here permanently or if I'm only doing this part-time. Because I guess the option could be that maybe I do some streams on YouTube and some streams on Twitch. I don't think I'm going to be doing simul streaming. I don't think there's any benefit to that at all. There's no way I can keep track of two stream chats anyway. So it's going to be kind of a one or the other, or maybe sometimes I'm on one, sometimes on the other. I don't know. But I want to see how it goes on YouTube this week, okay? Okay.
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
What? How?
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
At the point of no return, Tenko, at this point you mustn't speak, right? The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood? I won't say a word till the seance is over.
Yes. She was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point.
Yeah.
so it's likely she was already dead then.
Right.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Impossible.
And she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads. Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
Okay.
Now hurry up and think!
A new
If
theory?
you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
So the marker stone,
When
the
Tenko
iron
got
cage,
killed.
hold on. The marker stone. The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance, Tenko had been crouched over that iron cage with her forehead on the stone. The iron cage. Iron cage that Tenko was in during the seance, it's around 3 feet wide, 3 feet high, 5 feet wide. Shuichi and Kokichi places over Tenko and Himiko removed it. Tenko's blood was at the bottom of the cage, which would mean it was at the top because it was flipped on her. So it was the blood was above her because of blood splatter, I'm assuming, when she got stabbed, right? Okay. The white sheet. The sheet was over the iron cage during the seance. It's thick and cannot be seen through. There's blood on the back around the middle of the through the sheet, but there's no hole in the fabric. Kyo was the one who placed the sheet over the cage and removed it off the cage. So, no hole. That means there's no way that anything stabbed through the cage and through this sheet to stab Tenko. There's no way. It means that Tenko was somehow stabbed under the sheet and the blood splattered up on the sheet, but no one went through the sheet, you see? It all happened underneath the cage, underneath the sheet, supposedly. Okay.
Was it?
The wooden statue that was put on top of the iron cage during the seance weighs 175 pounds. Shuichi, Kokichi, Kyo, and Himiko worked together to put it and remove it from the cage. The one thing that kind of gets me about this is, why are they specifically saying it weighs 175 pounds, right? That's weird to me. Because what I was thinking at one point was maybe it's hollow and someone was hiding inside of it, right? Maybe. Maybe someone was hiding inside of it and stabbed, and when maybe they stabbed, because the thing is, it can't though. If they stabbed down through the dog statue into the cage, there'd be a hole in the sheet. And there's no hole in the sheet, there's only blood under the sheet. So that wound had to have happened under the cage, under the sheet, and this statue has to have nothing to do with it. Oh my god. This is so confusing. It really is. Alright, I'll have to think about this for a second.